Good morning, everybody. It has been super long since I've done a video because I have been swamped with tons of requests and I've just pretty much got them all finished, and I've had a few trades in there too. But anyway, I bought my friend and I these Halloween onesies that Walmart has. I got her the unicorn, and I got a Lisa Frank zebra print one because they didn't have another unicorn in a small. And we are tiny little females, so we require a small. So I got her the last small in the unicorn, and I got myself a zebra one. And it looks like something that Lisa Frank drew. Crazy stuff. This one may or may not be done in color. I may just do this in ink with this Sharpie pen that I'm using. If my speech is a little off, it's because I ripped my lip hoop out that I have, and I have a half hoop back in it, which is the piercing jewelry, so it can re-heal again. So my lip is all swelled up and was bleeding and all that happy fun crap. I don't even know how it happened. But I ended up losing the hoop, so I had to reorder a new one. So, fun. Because I can only wear certain things. I can't just put any old thing in my piercings, or I will have an allergic reaction. My work is probably going to hate me for it, but whatever, they'll get over it. The anatomy on the fox here is not your normal fox anatomy. As you can see, I've kind of exaggerated it. Please keep in mind that actual foxes don't look this way, and normally she doesn't either, so I just exaggerated everything for this piece. Because I'm an artist and I'm being creative, and I just wanted everything exaggerated in this form because it just better fit the drawing and the piece. It's too early to be doing this. Excuse me. I tossed one idea in the trash. That's what happens when I have a mess up. It goes right in the garbage. And then we start over again. Because I'm not one that will just sit there and like erase until the paper's stained up. I hate that. I should have a new graphics tablet soon. I have mustered enough funds to actually buy a Cintiq, and I am waiting on that to be shipped to me, so I'm super excited because I got a pretty good deal on it. Because not a lot of money, I mean, there was a fair amount raised, but you know, I still had to find one that was in range of the funding, so. And I did, so I think it will serve its purpose once it gets here. Because I'm one of these artists that has to watch their hand while they draw, so working on a tablet where I have to watch the computer screen instead just doesn't do it for me. I know that probably sounds jacked up and weird, but that's just the way I am. I'm an odd creature. I can't help it. But you also have to take in consideration that most of my artwork is traditional too, so even though I have done digital art in the past. And the only reason why I'm looking to do a little bit more digital as opposed to traditional is to save money on, you know, actual art supplies. That way, you know, I can do like trades and requests and things like that digitally and have a nice little image and do like the comic or role play scenes digitally and stuff. That way, you know, I save a little bit and budget more on my traditional mediums I use. Excuse me, damn. Lost my voice. But we are not your basic bitches, as it says. Yeah, we're anything but basic. We're uniquely us. I'll just put it that way. For sure. And like in art, sometimes it's very fun to exaggerate some things, especially if it really fits with the piece you're doing. It's fine to exaggerate things sometimes to where it's not accurately how it is in life. It's just like, you know, I could have drew her basic fox anatomy and it probably would have worked, but it was so much more fun just to exaggerate her anatomy for this piece. So that's why I say please take note that this is an accurate fox anatomy. So don't go thinking that fox anatomy is exactly how this is drawn, because I've exaggerated it a lot, as I've said, for this piece in particular, and only for this piece. And sometimes I do exaggerate her anatomy in other pieces too, just because it just fits it more and fits it better. But 99.9% of the time I do draw accurate fox anatomy for her. So it's just fun sometimes to break the rules, because sometimes rules are meant to be broken. And artwork is meant to be fun and expression of person and how an individual sees things. So it's good to have fun with it. And as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. That's the way I look at it. And also, sometimes you get ideas from the silliest things, just like these little onesies that I got for us at Walmart out of the Halloween section. I mean, who would have thought, right? That it would be inspiring to sit down and just do a goofy little piece that's over exaggerated and, you know, weird in its own little sense. And anybody who knows me online in real life knows Halloween is P Lady's favorite time of the year. Which my house looks like Halloween 365 days of the year, so yeah. And I gab a lot and I'm getting away from the art, and that usually happens, and I'm sorry. Really, I truly am sorry. And I still need to make a how-to video where I start from scratch to the finished product, where I do, you know, step-by-step tutorial and stuff. I still haven't done that. I'm sorry. I really just haven't had the time to sit down and just mess with that because of my job. It sucks my soul out of me. It just makes it hard for me to do anything like that, but I'm can try if most of the times on my days off, I'm usually having to get a lot of stuff done. And like I said, I have been buried in requests and everything here lately. So that's another reason why I haven't been able to do, walkthrough on something. And I don't want to use requests or art trades as walkthroughs on things. I mean, it's nothing against them. It's just, I want to choose a subject matter for the piece starting out and then just work on it gradually. I don't want to have to be on a deadline or, work straight through till it's finished and try to do a commentary and stuff. It's just easier for me just to pick a subject matter and do it in my own time without it being somebody's request or trade or something. If that makes any sense. Me and my friend are actually thinking about a possible collaboration, so that might be fun. But now she doesn't like to do videos and she doesn't like to talk to the online people, so that probably will not have a video. I might do a time lapse of it, of my half of it. Now she probably will not video her end or time lapse it because, as she puts it, mother ain't got time for that shit. So and she'll tell you time and time again she's no artist, but that girl can friggin' paint. We just do different kind of art, me and her do, which is perfectly fine. But I love her stuff. I have several good artist friends that draw different things for me, and it doesn't matter because I like art. The only kind of art I really don't like or care for is abstract, and everybody knows how I feel about that. So abstract art just isn't P-Lady's favorite thing in the world, and never has been, really. So even when I was a young child, teenager, young adult, which I'm not young adult no more, I'm middle-aged. Well, not even middle-aged, but I'm not in my 20s no more. I'll put it that way. Damn it. Sorry. I've almost got her done though. And I'm sorry for wonky cameras because I'm holding my phone and recording this, and it's very hard to do that. And that's also another reason why I don't do a lot of videos and the how-tos, is because it's really hard to hold my phone and video and draw at the same time. It's very not easy to do. It's very hard to do sometimes, actually. Because we all know I am a left-handed artist, that automatically makes me backwards to everything in this world. So I've been debating maybe coloring this with markers, and if I did, I would be probably using little stinky Sharpie markers. Fun. Who likes stinky Sharpie markers? And you can actually do some wonderful things with Sharpie markers, people. You don't need Copics or Copics or however it's pronounced. Some people pronounce it Copic, some people pronounce it Copic. It's however you want to say it, I guess. But you don't need expensive markers to do beautiful marker work. Yeah, the expensive ones probably do blend better. That might be true. The art markers are pretty good that I got from AC Moore. I got them on sale, and I got them just to try them to see how they were, and I actually like them. And you can get them on eBay like a 72 count.